Total game. Hit that like button as you come in. It's your boy, Dolly!
I can give you a clue that there is no fortune in the heat of the night. This is what you wanted. Would you give it a try or just keep on wondering? In the shadows I wait just to put you under. I know it is me. I wanna be free. Now I keep on crawling, falling. All that I need is a drop of water. It's all I need. So you're ready to run right behind. Let's see what we can find. Set this world on fire. Do you know how it feels to be disconnected? Lurking in the shadows without being detected. I went to hell and back for a misperception. If you want to stay, let's get rid of the options. It's all I need. So you're ready to run right behind. Let's see what we can find. Set this world on fire. Set this world on fire. Set this world. I know it is my name. I wanna set this world on fire. Keep on crawling. Set this world on fire. All that I need is a drop of water. It's all I need. So you're ready to run right behind. Let's see what we can find. Set this world on fire. Set this world on fire. Set this world on fire. Set this world on fire.
What is up, my beautiful people? It is your boy Dolly back in the house again today. Okay, look, so we're going to do a little reviewing today. We're going to watch a little bit of Turtle Boy stuff because this dude is unhinged, okay? And apparently his lawyer put out a post that says, don't talk about Turtle Boy's case. Don't harass nobody. Okay, tell me that ain't funny. He didn't say don't harass anybody. He said, but don't talk about it because what I believe is they got Turtle Boy a bond hearing in 10 days. Okay, so most likely Turtle Boy's going to go back in front of a judge, and we're going to talk about that a little bit. But I don't think they should let this man out because he could possibly hurt himself or someone else. Okay, and we're going to cover a little bit of that today. But make sure if you're just tuning in, you hit the damn like on the video. Okay. So there's this video of Turtle Boy that has surfaced on Twitter, and we're going to jump over to that in just 1 second and take a little look at it. And apparently, like I said, Turtle Boy, this explains why Turtle Boy is in the turtle suit, in jail, in protective custody, on a watch, because he's a little upset. Now, he might not be as upset now because there is a little hope for him that he could possibly get out. So, you know, the lawyer's pretty much saying, hey, don't talk about his case. Don't talk about the Turtle Boy situation, because look, he don't want these people harassed right now, so he can try to get Turtle Boy out. That's kind of funny to me. That's kind of funny. You want the harassment to stop now that Turtle Boy's in jail. Okay, so you can try to get him out. So here's the thing. Even if Turtle Boy gets out, he would have a ton of rules against him. No contact orders, things of that nature. He wouldn't be allowed to get up here and talk about them people on the internet. No third-party communications. And all it would do is get him out long enough to get him locked back up. He ain't going to stay out of trouble. He ain't going to quit. And he definitely ain't going to learn his lesson with just being in jail a couple days. Okay. So let's jump over to this video real quick of Turtle Boy trying to be Ernie Shell. Okay. This is Turtle Boy literally trying to be Ernie Shell. He is walking in traffic, talking about unaliving himself and things of that nature. Let me blow it up and let's kick into it.
I battle it fucking constantly. And
y'all hear that?
I reached out to you tonight because I really thought you were fucking different. I really thought you were fucking different. I was really hoping you were fucking different. And you can't even fucking talk to me. But I just wanted to let you know that you made the last 2 months of my life worth living. And I just can't do it anymore.
He can't do it
I
anymore.
love you. I really do. I'm sorry.
Okay, did y'all hear that? That's him talking about, these are messages that he was sending to that woman. Okay, remember he was sending messages to that woman? These are the messages he was sending. He was sending stuff like, you know, I'm going to unalive myself while he walks around and he plays in traffic like Ernie Shell. Okay, so, you know, of course, he had people pick up the flag for him, run with it, continue to harass these families, people on the internet, right? They picked up the flag for Turtle Boy and they started to run with it. People like Baby Gap. There's some other people out there. I'm not going to call them all out by name. There's these, you know, wannabe true crime channels that are not true crime channels. If you wanted justice for somebody, you would let the trial be fair. You wouldn't harass people, make their life hell so they don't want to show up for court. And that is Turtle Boy's tactic, right? But, you know, Turtle Boy, he's simply doing it for the money. Or he has this weird fascination with Karen Reed, some type of obsession. But me, myself, I know he's a con man and a scammer, and he's doing it for the money, right? Just the money. If they let him back out, how's he going to make a living if he don't talk about it? That's all what this is about, his living, right? You know, he's saying, you know, his First Amendment rights are being violated. But that don't give you the right. Here's what I think. When somebody tells you, hey, stay away from me, you're harassing me. At that point that you've been told to stay away from somebody, that is harassment. Okay. If you've been told, hey, look, I don't want to do no interviews with you. I don't want to talk to you. Please leave me alone. Go away. And at that point, you don't go away. You keep buzzing around somebody like a mosquito. I think that is harassment. Now, I could be wrong, right? I mean, your First Amendment right gives you the right to go out and protest. It gives you the right to say what you want to say. But at the same time, it don't give you the right to stalk people, follow people, harass people, show up at sporting events, personal stuff in their life, which Turtle Boy was doing. Okay. Not only that, you know, the things we heard in the phone call that he released, I believe is what did him in. So his lawyer, you know, basically wants everybody to shut up for a few minutes. Shut up, guys. Be quiet. So when we go to court, it don't look like nobody's harassing the family. But no, the internet's a monster. Don't shut up now. Y'all keep up the shit. Y'all keep up what y'all doing, baby Gap. All you other people out there harassing, picking up the torch for Turtle Boy. Okay, because all it's doing is hurting Turtle Boy. All it's doing is hurting Karen Reed. Okay, so y'all ain't helping any of them. Y'all think y'all are, but you ain't. You hear the lawyer saying, shut up, right? Shut up, shut up. Don't say nothing. Don't talk about the Turtle Boy case. And what do people do? They fire up lives about the Turtle Boy case, talking shit about the police, talking shit about innocent people, okay? Like this idiot here. And he's like, oh, well, I was going to talk about Turtle Boy, but now I'm not because, you know, the lawyer don't want us to. And let's do it. Y'all ready to have some fun picking on a baby today? All right, we got babysitting duties for a little bit. Let's jump over to it. This idiot, okay? This idiot right here. Let's jump into this video where he goes into trying to win Simp of the Year award, okay? Simp of the Year award goes to none other. Baby Gap, okay? Baby Gap, Simp of the Year.
Just a second ago. That's my own fault. What's up,
And
baby boy? Don't spill my coffee, all right?
All right, there's
Please,
some trigger warnings in
please,
there.
homie.
He abuses Clubber again, okay?
Yeah, good boy.
Trigger warning,
See,
people.
good boy.
He's faking it right now, but he mutes the mic in a little bit and he just goes in on Clubber. So be prepared. All right, nobody flip out. Trigger warnings. This dude here is an idiot. Just letting you know.
Good boy. Shh, everybody. Shh. We can't let Clever get too hyper.
Oh Lord.
We can't let him get too hyper. What's up, baby boy? Oh my goodness.
See, now you got to get your coffee pot off the floor, idiot.
I don't mind having him in here because I don't have a Christmas tree for him to tear down up anymore. So
Free Clubber.
but
Hashtag it.
Need him to calm down. Yeah. Sit.
He thinks he's gonna be able to do a stream with that big ass dog that he don't let outside ever.
Sit. Clubber, I love you, buddy, but you gotta sit. Sit, Clubber.
I would rather Clubber do the stream. Get him off the fucking camera. Just let the dog sit in the chair. We'll watch that.
Clubber, sit, please. Thank you. Good boy. Thank you. He's such a good boy. He's so good.
So you got to get through a 20-minute intro on his videos, right? You got to get through a 20-minute intro of fucking 1960s commercials. Then you got to get through 10 minutes of him playing with the dogs. And then it's 30 fucking minutes of simping for a dude that's locked up in a turtle suit.
All right, now stay. Please stay. Is the magic word? Is that what works on you? The magic word? Amazing.
That dog would probably like the fresh air.
Yeah. It's been interesting.
If he lets that dog outside, the real owner might see it. Okay, that's why he keeps it locked in the closet. That's why he don't never let the dog out, because he stole that dog when he was walking back from work. Okay, he said it. He said he kept seeing it out there. Nobody's in case he snatched it. He's a dog napper. Right at Christmas, he stole somebody's family pet. All right.
Interesting, folks. So now, guys, I had a plan of what I was gonna go over today. Okay.
Bet you did.
I had a plan. But then I saw this.
You didn't have a plan for putting on no decent clothes. I know that. All right.
Post, and I'm gonna explain.
Gomer Powell called and wants his hat back.
So I'm gonna kind of wing most of this. Now, the title and the thumbnail absolutely apply, but it's not gonna take me very long.
He's like, well, you know, I can't talk about Turtle Boy, but you know, I was still going to use him in the thumbnail because you know, like nobody would watch me if I didn't use Karen Reed and you know, and like Turtle Boy in my thumbnail. Okay, so it don't really apply but you know,
to go over that stuff and to make my point. So I'm not going to do too much of that. I'm just gonna I'm gonna make my point on that, and then
you know, because the lawyer told you to shut up. The lawyer was like, hey, could y'all shut up so we can try to get this man out of jail? If y'all continue harassing the people while we're trying to get them out, that kind of, you know, hurts our program. You big old idiot. As soon as the man goes to jail, they go on the attack. Think that's going to help them get out? Right? His troops, the turtle troops, the turtle rider troops.
And then we're gonna go to
you know Karen Reed would back this over this idiot so quick, right? Karen Reed would jump in her Lexus and this be like, doo, doo, doo. You know what I'm saying? She wouldn't even come back and check on Baby Gap, right? She would just back over his ass and leave him for dead. At least she came back to check on John O'Keefe, okay? At least she tried. You know, she was like, damn, I hit him last night. Let me go see if he's okay. She wouldn't even go back for Baby Gap. All you would hear is doom, 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 and then it'd be done. You know what I'm saying?
We're going to explore some other stuff we've talked about exploring. But
his ass
because of this
bump.
That things have changed a little bit today.
Things have changed. They got, look, he's about to snap on Clubber, right? He cut the mic off so he can call this dog all kinds of foul ass names. He's like, you dumbass dog. I shouldn't even have stole you. I'm going to take you back. I'm going to take you back. Okay? I'm going to let you outside so your owners can find you. Dumbass dog. Look at him. Terrible dog owner. Like, you knew when you let that dog in the room and you fired up this live stream, that dog was going to be all over the fucking place. Can you, somebody in chat, let me put in there what you think Baby Gap is into that dog. All right. In the chat room right now, there's 400 of you. Put in the chat what you think Baby Gap just told Clubber. Okay. That he had to turn the mic off to say it to him. Okay. Bite him, Clubber. Okay. I like that. Right. What do you think he said to Clubber? Granny says he's a shitty person. Okay. That he had to turn the mic off. You ever see me turn the mic off when I talk to Lolo? Right? Why he had to turn the mic off to say something to the dog? What's he saying to that dog? That poor dog is around him spanking his damn floor with coffee pots and toasters and damn skillets on the floor. Most normal dudes don't cook on the floor.
So as I was setting this live up, well, right after I set it up,
he's like, hold on, I'm cooking some bacon eggs. It's next to me in the chair.
And I was in a rush because I just gotten
done mopping the floor at the gym.
Home from the gym, and
I know that, right? That was the best guess. See, that's my psychic spidey senses going off. How did I know that? How did I know that? He had just got done mopping the floor at the gym. Gee, I was in a rush, man. The floor was extra dirty. Like, this 300-pound dude was in there sweating, and I had to clean it up. It took 7 towels. Okay, 7 towels to get that man sweat up.
I had to get Clubber fed. I had to walk him, then feed him, then walk him again, and then, you know.
Oh my God. Oh my, that's what happens when you get a pet. You know, you should have thought about that when you stole them. Okay, that you would have to walk them. The only problem is you got to walk them in the direction from where you stole them from. You can't even walk them in the direction you got them. You're like, nah, Clubber, we can't go that way. We got to go this way today. We got to go this way. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Shower and eat. And so I had a very, very small window.
It took me 3 hours to get this tight ass shirt on. You know what I'm saying? Time I mopped up the man sweat. I walked Clubber in the opposite direction from where I stole him. I had to put this tight ass shirt on. You know what I'm saying? I had to spank the Cherries pictures. And then, you know, I came up here and fired this live up unprepared. Okay. He's like Mello when he got them 3 indictments. You were just unprepared today, right? You didn't care about your baby at 3 a.m.
of time. So I just kind of left it as is. And I figured I just explained myself once I went live.
I hope you washed your hands. Okay. Because we know what you do before you go live. All right. Mr. E. Spanker. I'm surprised you ain't got your pleather coat on today, Fonzie.
But after I set everything up, I saw this post.
He was like, yeah, I was about to talk cash shit about the police, the Google search, but now I ain't gonna say shit because I don't want to harass the people. Oh, damn, now y'all just getting it. It took Turtle Boy's lawyer to tell y'all not to harass people to get it. We're trying to get Turtle Boy out. You know, hopefully he'll be out in 10 days. That means they have a bond hearing, okay? Because I've been in jail with no bond. And then when they're like, yo, you got court, you're going up for a bond hearing. Of course, they don't want people harassing the families right now. So, you know, harass the families. We don't want Turtle Boy out. You know what I'm saying? He's a nuisance. So anyway, them people ain't going to stop because just like Turtle Boy's in it for money, clicks and views, so are these idiots. They don't care. Like, do you think this dude, Baby Gap, cares about Turtle Boy? Nah, he's using that name. He's using that to get clicks and views. You go back and look at his views and you look at the views he's doing right now since he jumped on his bandwagon, like he likes to call it. His views have went up. His memberships have went up. He don't give two damns about any of this. He's almost just as big a grifter as damn Turtle Boy.
And it says here, update on Aiden's story. We were due to publish. So whoever is his managing moderator who has access to posting things in his community, Turtle Boys.
You know what he also sent from jail? That his merch store was still up and running and you could still order things. Okay. Tell me this motherfucker ain't all about the money without telling me he's all about the money. His message he sent to his supporters from jail was the merch store is up and running. Okay. And let me tell you this, Dolly go to jail. I'm not sending a message about the damn merch store. Okay. I'm sending a message to get me the hell out or send me some canteen money. I'm hungry. Okay. His message is the fucking store is up and running. Okay. He is still trying to make money off of it while he's in jail. I need to shoot Mello a little message. You know what I'm saying? Because this is exploiting people. It needs to be addressed in court too. Okay. Because he's exploiting this for profit. And if he gets out, he's still exploiting it for profit. He's exploiting it for profit while he's in jail. Okay. Hey, look, trays, and you can get you a free Karen Reed hoodie. Okay. And get you a Karen Reed hoodie, and it ain't free. That bitch is probably $60. Okay. While he's on damn Unalive watch in a cell wearing a turtle suit crying. Okay. Still trying to sell merch with a tear in his eye.
Says here, for now, we need to tell Aiden's story solely in the courthouse for his own protection. We need about 10 days or so, after which time we expect that he will be back online. He is
because they got him a little bond hearing. That don't mean, listen, before the turtles get all happy out there, turtle riders, and you start celebrating. Okay. Remember the judge said it revoked his bond. That'll be the judge he goes in front of to get a bond. And then nothing's changed. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't worried about his kids. What are they going to go in there and say he misses his kids? He wasn't worried about his kids at 3 a.m. Okay. He wasn't worried about his kids when he was walking around in traffic talking about unaliving himself. He wasn't worried about his kids when he was making girls take abortion pills. Okay. Mello needs some help. He can call Dollo. Okay. For me, I fly right on up. I fly right on up there. Be like, I whisper right in Mello's ear. Mello, yo, just make sure you mention this to the judge. Hit him with every dirty, grimy thing he's done. Just because he goes in there for a bond hearing don't mean he's getting a bond. Okay. People go up for bond hearings all the time and they go, nah. Okay. Just the way it is.
Extremely grateful for all of your support and good wishes as we continue this fight to vindicate the right to speak out against the government and petition for redress against tyranny. This is from attorney Tim Bradle. This is from his attorney. As you guys know, and I'm only going to say this in regards to,
they want to stop harassing these people long enough to get Turtle Boy out of jail. That is facts. Okay. That is what's going on right now. So the lawyer's asking everybody to ramp it down so there ain't a bunch of chaos when Turtle Boy goes to court. That's fake. Okay. The judge needs to know that. The judge needs to see this, right? Because that's one of those things right here where you go, okay, well, they're being good right now. They're not harassing nobody right now. But as soon as we let this man go, as soon as he steps out that door, the whole game changes. He's going to rally his troops. He's going to send these people on the attack. It's going to continue. These families that are going through this, that have nothing to do with this, they ain't been accused of no crimes or nothing like this, they need a little break, okay? They need a little break, but either way, this man's going to spend his new year in jail, okay? Simple as that. And if he don't learn a lesson, he's in a revolving door. As soon as he gets out and his turtle riders think they're going to attack one of these people, harass one of these people, that is third-party communication, and your ass is going to jail, Turtle Boy. They're going to come arrest you for shit you didn't even have to do. I can hit them people up and say, Turtle Boy said this, and you're going to jail. So get out. All it's doing is getting out long enough to get you put back in there. These people, you got so many haters, you don't think that somebody's coming for you. You're already saying you were set up by this girl, okay? That's just this girl. You got the worst shit over your head. You got the law over your head. So anytime you breathe wrong and somebody gets mad at you, you're going to jail. And everybody knows that. They know you got all this over their head. And there's so many people that don't like you and coming for you. You know, you might get a taste of your own medicine, all this shit you made up on other people, right? To get other people in trouble and do other things to harass people, making shit up. Well, now that's coming back around to bite you in the ass. Allegedly. That's what you claiming, that this lady framed you, set you up, things of that nature. You've been doing that shit to people. So now that it's coming back to bite you in the ass, we don't want to hear you cry about it. Okay. That's the way the world works. Is this live? Yes, Anita, this is absolutely live. We are on YouTube, but you can watch on Facebook. But if you want, you can jump over to YouTube. And if you guys are just tuning in, there's 441 of you. Make sure you hit the like on the video, okay?
Turtle Boy and his case. And I'm going.
Yes, Baby Gap's going to have to go back to talking about Bullhorn Betty for the next 9 days, okay?
To say that I do believe that he's being railroaded. And I trust that Tim Bradle is fully aware of this as well.
You trusted him when he went to court the other day too, right? You trusted him then when that bond got revoked, baby. Remember when you were trusting him? You were like, oh man, his lawyer's so good, he got this. And then Mello walked out there and said, yo, he won't worry about his kids at 3 a.m. when he was making women take abortion pills. And next thing you know, revoked. Okay, you don't think they're going to say the same thing when they go in there? What do you think has changed in 3 days? From where the judge said, yo, you're going to jail, and you sitting there 3 days later. They should have let him do a little while. They should have let him do the 30, put it up, and said, okay, he's done some time. He's learned that he ain't going to do it no more. But you think the judge is going to think 10 days for what he's done is enough? Okay, he's not. Okay, he's going to walk in there. The judge is still pissed off. There's still no original video because he's done slung his damn phone in the lake. So he's going in there with lying information, lying to the judge, blackmailing people, harassing people. He's got fucking 18 felony charges. Okay, you think that judge is just going to go, okay, here's the thing. These videos are leaking, right, of him wanting to hurt himself. He could get out. He could hurt himself, or he could hurt somebody else. The man is mentally unstable. You can hear that from his own words. Okay. Do you let that guy out? No, you put him in a turtle suit. You put him in a cell and you check on him every 10 minutes. That's what he gets. Okay. And he's here's the thing. He's a big, bad, tough dude when it comes to confronting women, but he ain't a big, bad dude when it comes to going to the pod in the back. That's why he's crying. That's why he has him in a turtle suit. Because he can't mingle with the rest of the jail because he's a big old sissy coward. Okay. Why don't he go back there and ask them about Karen Reed? Okay. Maybe he could rally some people in the jail that think Karen Reed are innocent. Nah, because that ain't happening. He knows what's going to happen as soon as he hits that pod. As soon as he hits that pod, he knows what's going to happen. Big old coward. Big old coward. When he gets out, he should only be able to wear the turtle suit. Okay, if he wasn't Turtle Boy before, he's Turtle Boy right now. That's damn sure.
I think I believe that he believes this. Again, these are just my opinions, which I am entitled to, and I am protected by my constitutional
Oh
rights.
my God, here we go. He's protected by his constitutional rights. No, you're not. No, you can't get up there and call people killers that haven't killed anybody. Okay, that's defamation. You may not be breaking any criminal laws, but you're breaking civil law. These people can sue you. Okay, my First Amendment.
Rights to express my opinion. And I'm going to continue to express my opinion on anyone involving the Karen Reed case. But as far
okay, so basically what you're saying is you're not going to listen to his lawyer. You're not going to stop talking about it because you would stop getting clicks and views. Nobody watching you talk about any damn thing else. You bore us to death with the old ass court cases you watch. You're like, you betty us to death. You try to be burnt toast, right? You try to be Joe Rogan. You just a fucking wannabe, bro. Okay? You need to get a damn table for your coffee pot. All right? Free that damn dog.
As far as Turtle Boy goes, I trust that he has good counsel, and his request, I am
okay. For all you turtle riders, okay, that say Turtle Boy's innocent, Baby Gap, remember how I told you he tries to cover both bases? He actually says Turtle Boy has broke the law in this video. Okay, that Turtle Boy broke the law. Trying to cut so that way when it all goes down and everything comes out. Now, because you know these videos are coming out of him wanting to unalive himself and different things, and there's more stuff. I told you that stuff days ago, right? Remember, I told you guys days ago. I hate to say I told you so, but now you see them audio tapes that were out that I said existed. Okay, remember I said these people are telling me this girl has audio of him doing all these fucking weirdo things and video of it, and these things would leak, and you see. We just watched one of them right before the Baby Gap stuff or some leaked audio from him, you know, being, I love you, baby. I don't want to live about trying to walk in traffic like Ernie Shell. Okay.
going to honor it because I want Turtle Boy to be able to beat these charges due to the fact that due to the reasons that I just explained. I don't want his case to be messed with in any way, shape, or form, and I don't want to be part of what messes it up.
You're already part of it.
So I'm just going to respect that. It's fine. And to me, honestly, I'm kind of relieved because what this is a reminder as to why we are all here.
But you still put the name, you know, you still put the Karen Reed stuff up there. You still tagged it all. Because, you know, nobody else is watching you. If you ain't talking about Karen Reed, nobody is watching you. All right. Tell the truth. This is why you've told these people. This is why you've been brown nosing. This is why you've been ass kissing. This is why you told them a weekend that you love their community. I love you guys. I respect y'all so much. You're just a suck up and you just want Turtle Boy's viewers. Okay. If Turtle Boy gets out, that the first thing you say is like, oh, I want Turtle Boy on the channel. We want to get him up here. You just trying to build off of somebody else because you can't do shit yourself. Sucker.
We are all here because of the John O'Keefe, Karen Reed case. We want justice for John O'Keefe. And those
you don't want justice for John O'Keefe. If you wanted justice for John O'Keefe, you would let the system play out. You wouldn't be trying to change the system, throw a wrench in the system, harass families, mess with people, okay? For $1. That's what it is to you. It's about money to you, and it's about money to Turtle Boy.
of us here, most of us, believe that Karen Reed is guilty. Now, or innocent, excuse me. Karen Reed is innocent.
You heard what he said, right? You heard what he said. Karen Reed is guilty.
We are all here because of the John O'Keefe, Karen Reed case. We want justice for John O'Keefe. And those of us here, most of us, believe that Karen Reed is guilty.
I agree with you. I believe she's guilty. Who in here believes she's guilty? Baby Gap does. We got one here. Dolly believes she's guilty. Okay. So he's basically said Karen Reed is guilty in this stream. He's going to say that Turtle Boy broke the law. You know what I'm saying? This dude tries to cover every base. He tries to cover every base. Turtle Riders, how y'all fuck with this dude? How are y'all fucking with this dude? This is the biggest clown on the internet. Karen Reed guilty. We all here because Karen Reed is guilty. Oh, she guilty. I mean, innocent.
Now, or innocent, excuse
Innocent. Yeah, that's what y'all people believe. She's innocent.
me. Karen Reed is innocent. Sorry. But now the thing about that is, I want to be very clear.
Okay, somebody count the ums. Okay, Dolly, send him $1 to buy a clue and $1 for personality. This dude, you couldn't buy nothing for this man. He can't even get a shirt that fits him. Okay, look at that hat. Look at that hat.
Do not claim to know beyond a reasonable doubt that she is innocent. I do not claim to know that factually Karen Reed is innocent. But
he looked like he drove a tractor to the gym.
Do believe that she is innocent based on the information that has been made available.
I believe she's innocent because Turtle Boy said so, and that's my man. And I'm gonna ride with my man. I'm one of those ride or die bitches. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bounce on his lap until the wheels fall off.
Available to all of us, and what I have reviewed myself.
Baby Gap's probably gonna go out and buy him a matching turtle suit. Okay, he probably walks around one at night when like dripping wax on himself.
I do believe her to be innocent. Everything will come out in court. The truth will come out in court. I truly believe this. And as we watch the Karen Reed trial, I do believe that as we watch it, we of critical thinking skills and being
oh my God, critical thinking skills. Here we go. There's nothing that says anything about thinking skills when I look at a picture of this guy. Okay. Like when you got dressed this morning, you clearly wasn't thinking. Okay. You didn't think when you got out of bed. You wasn't thinking when you was cleaning up that man's sweat. You wasn't thinking when you kidnapped the dog. You wasn't thinking when you was abusing your disabled child. None of that stuff. You wasn't thinking.
Being objectional thinkers, I think that we can think of ourselves as I like to do anyway. Think of ourselves.
He likes the sound of his own voice. I agree with that. I mean, the only problem is he has a weirdo voice. He's a weirdo guy. He's an e-spanker. Okay.
As part of the jury. And
see here he goes again. You ever notice? Look, he likes to play fantasy. He likes to play dress up, apparently, in tight clothes. But he likes his fantasy. If I was a juror, I like to think of it as we were jurors. Well, guess what, baby Gap? You ain't. People with real common sense are going to be jurors. You're a fucking idiot, right? Anybody would know, hey, this dude's an idiot. You look like you eat crayons.
That's how I've always approached cases. I think of myself as a juror. And
you were the kid in school that licked the bus window.
I look at all of the evidence, and even if I believe someone to be guilty,
I will still go with Turtle Boy. Okay, even if I believe someone is guilty, I still got to ride with Turtle Boy. Okay, if Turtle Boy says they're innocent, they're fucking innocent. I don't care if I believe they're guilty. If that man says it, it is a fact. All hell Turtle Boy.
And they end up getting acquitted. It's because there wasn't simply enough evidence.
But they still guilty as shit. Like, that's the thing. If they let's just say they convicted Karen Reed today. They said, look, here's the smoking gun. We got a video of her running all over him. She jumped out and spit on him. And they played that shit for the whole jury. She was convicted. She got 20 years. These idiots would still say, this lady's being railroaded. The system is corrupt. It's like they framed them, they made that lady put Turtle Boy in jail. They made that lady, they made Turtle Boy go over there, and they made Turtle Boy make that lady take those pills, and they made that lady put them charges on him. I think they set him up. takes a lot. Okay, that takes a lot there. It's a lot of moving pieces in that. No, he was an asshole. He went over there being an asshole. We don't know what happened. This lady alleges he put her hands on, and she's pregnant. So now you got to go back in front of the judge, 18 felony charges. You don't put your hands on a pregnant woman. You got your people out here harassing people, and you want to bond? Get the fuck out of here. Let me play judge. I want to play imaginary judge. Okay, since you play an imaginary juror, I want to play imaginary judge. This judge right here be like, take him to the back. Take him to the back. You know why? Because I've been took to the back for way less. You know what I'm saying? And this man is done. And I don't think he's getting out. Get him a bond hearing. I think it's too soon. The judge ain't even got over that shit yet. You're going to walk him right back in there, and the judge is going to look at him and be like, well, do you have the original audio? Do you have, and he's going to be like, nope, nope, nope. Take him to the back. That's what I do.
And so
far, I was the imaginary judge.
I have not covered a case or a trial where I think that
you don't cover cases or trials. You're an idiot. You play court TV and you sit there and go, that is not covering a court case. Okay. That's why nobody watches it. Nobody watches it when you do it. That is not covering a court case.
There was anything nefarious going on in the courts. Not a trial anyway. There has been a past case that I've talked about before that I will talk about again, just depending on what happens. But as soon as this man gets out of this jail that he's in, then I'll jump right back on his lap, and we'll continue to talk about all these people that have framed Karen Reed jail, that I believe he is in jail unjustly.
Is that his like lips sticking together? Is it some? I don't know what's going on here.
Saying that he did not break the law.
It's like a Buddhist monk. Why don't he just do one continuous one? You know what I'm saying? We'll get him some. What did them do? Them Hare Krishners wear like a little damn Buddha robe. Well, you know what I'm saying? He already got a little fucking shaped head.
At some point, I am saying that he, on a moral standpoint, I believe him to be. I believe it.
Is he doing a YouTube video? Or is he meditating?
His actions to be understandable from a father's perspective. So
turtleboy,
I do support his actions.
But he's in jail.
Except for one little detail, which I've talked about before and I'll talk about again. But I do not believe that the man belongs in jail right now.
He belongs in the world of freedom.
I will talk about
all this dude needs is one of them little tamarines and fucking dance in a circle.
That once he is released. And
we go back to harassing innocent people.
I hope to have him on this channel, and I hope to
a lot of hopes right there. You know what they say? Hope in one hand, shit in the other. See when one fills up faster.
Able to present that stuff to you guys who are already seeing blatantly what injustice actually looks like. And
I'm seeing justice, baby. I'm seeing what karma looks like. I don't know what the hell he's seeing, right? He probably ain't seeing nothing with that damn Gomer Powell hat on he got. I'm seeing justice. I'm seeing justice.
What at the very least negligence in the court system looks like. So those of you who have been exposed to this, those of you who are following this, I believe that you guys, once presented with evidence, you guys will make up your own minds. But we did. We made up our mind. We made up our mind that you're an idiot. You're a fool.
We made that up. Okay.
I do believe a lot of you will see that there's a lot of injustice going on.
You know what my favorite part was? When that girl said, called Turtle Boy a dweeb. She said, nobody would like you if it wasn't for your show. You're a dweeb. That's Baby Gap. That's why he's a virtual e-spanker.
Now, like I said, I was gonna go over some video.
I was gonna go over this. I was gonna do that, but then I didn't. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but didn't.
That that was.
I figured I would just come up here and say for like an hour and a half. It's just like a repeat of Did I say Oh yeah. It's like watching Beavis and Butthead.
That was
and look, that ain't on loop, guys. That's just him doing it. Y'all think I'm like rewinding it and keep playing it? I'm not. That's like actually him that many times. Beavis.
Directly involved in the recent events involving Turtle Boy. I'm not going to go over that.
I think he's trying to tap into a higher frequency. Maybe he's trying to be enlightened, and he's a Buddhist monk, and he's trying to tap into the universe or something. Or he's just a big old dumbass.
And like I said, this is it's complicated. So if
it's complicated, it's so complicated. Okay, it wasn't complicated 3 days ago when Turtle Boy was out. It was pretty cut and dry 3 days ago. What changed in 3 days? How did it get so complicated in 3 days? 3 days ago, it was clear as day. This was a conspiracy. There's blood in the pizza. All that shit. What changed in 3 days? That's what I want to know. What changed in 3 days? What's going to change in 10 days with that judge? You think he's going to wake up 10 days later and go, Turtle Boy's a good guy. Let me let him out of jail? And I don't think so.
Like I said, if Tim Bradel requests... Oh, look at my man right there. Hold on. Yeah, give me 1 second here. I did a cleanup of
of all the nudie pictures I had of Turtle Boy.
Of wrenches, and this dude hasn't been in my chat in a minute, but now that he's here, he's
like, I took everybody's wrenches because they were like Karen Reed's guilty. So they had to lose their wrench. Okay.
Reg back. It's good to see him again. Mexi, my friend. It's good to see you, buddy. So I had some stuff in mind. It was gonna be fun.
I mean, you told us that. You done told us that multiple times. I was Turtle Boy. He told us. This is a whole marathon, okay?
But out of respect for Turtle Boy and out of respect for Tim Bradel.
For Tim Bradel. I would respect, even though I'm a dumbass, I'm gonna sit here and talk about it, but I'm not gonna talk about it.
Bradl's strategy, whatever it may be, moving forward to defend Turtle Boy.
I tell you what, if Turtle Boy goes into the court and he looks at the judge and goes, free me, it will work. Okay, it will totally work. Kaylin says, Happy New Year with the big old fitness spot. We're partying tonight, baby. Okay, it's red panty night. Okay, it might not be red panty night, but it's definitely red super chat night. Okay, so we're partying. We freeze? Question. I don't think so. I don't think we froze. Are we froze? Happy New Year to everybody. Okay. Happy New Year's Eve.
Most efficiently and most effectively. Well, I'm just going to respect his wishes. So
now I need to talk about Born Betty because I have nothing to talk about.
Now, something very interesting happened.
I know who's going to say, I'm psychic, people. I'm telling you, I'm psychic. Has anybody been counting them? Anybody been counting? I'm giving away something at the end. If you can tell me the time, how many times he says, in this video. Okay.
Today.
He says, I say okay a lot. I noticed that. I might say it too much. Okay.
Let's
New Year's
go over
Eve,
that.
Eve. Okay.
Second.
Bring on 2024.
And we all recognize this guy here.
We don't.
We all know who this guy is.
We don't know.
That's old. That's old Tully. Yeah, we don't like.
You suck.
So what happened to he was going to respect the wishes and not harass people?
Apparently there was an incident that took place. And I'm just gonna let in Dover.
I'm gonna let well, he started doing, the whole sound effect thing when Morbid kicked him off his lap. He grabbed Morbid's soundboard. Okay. He was like, I'm taking this with me. That's the one thing he got in a divorce with Morbid. He was like, well, Morbid does it. I might as well do it. Okay. So he stole the soundboard from Morbid. He just don't know how fucking stupid he sounds.
Massachusetts, and Michael Morrissey, our good friend there, he went ahead and
hit the liquor one time, baby gap. He was like, hold on, let me choke this down. You ever seen anybody make that face when they drink coffee? Oh, y'all can't see his face, all right, because it's blocked, but he ain't drinking coffee, that's for sure.
Held this press conference with Trooper Tully being there as the lead investigator.
You're helping the shit out of Turtle Boy right now. Keep it up. This is what the prosecution wants, is these idiots to keep harassing these people, to carry the torch for Turtle Boy, because they want Turtle Boy locked up. Okay, you're helping them. All right. So when he goes to court in 9 days and they say no bond, it's going to be thanks to people like you, baby gap.
And let's go ahead and play this real quick.
Thank you, though. That's very nice of you. If you want to do an exclusive tour,
I only want to do this once. I'm sorry you're all over. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Michael Morrissey, the Norfolk District Attorney. And behind me to my right is Detective Lieutenant.
Okay, so look, their strategy is, baby gap strategy is, let's try to get Turtle Boy out of jail by harassing people. Okay, that'll work, right? That's what got him in jail, you dumbasses.
Ryan Tully, who runs the homicide unit at the District Attorney's Office, Chief Todd Wilcox, and Officer Cahill from the Dover Department. I just
Can you imagine a court reporter if he had to go in and testify to save Turtle Boy, and he's like,
it'd be very brief, the comments I have today, but the Dover police received a 911 call at approximately 7:24 in the evening. The call came from a family member who was doing a well-being check at the residence of 8 Wilson's Way to check on family members. That individual entered the property, and he did find an apparent victim at that time, and that he immediately had called 911 to report it.
And somebody get Baby Gap a breathing treatment, please.
The Dover police immediately responded. 3 individuals who are all residents of the home were found to be deceased. They are Tina Kamal, Kamal, Ariana Kamal, Tina Tena is 54, Ariana Kamal is 18, and Rakesh Kamal 57. All residents and family members. I would say this is an event to remember that domestic violence crisis crosses all economic and social situations. During the search of the premises,
Okay, so anyway, if you guys are just tuning in, all right, somewhere down here, there is a like button. It looks like this little thumb right here, okay, about the same size as my thumb. Hit it. All right, there's almost 600 of you in the room this morning. Make sure you hit the like button. We are watching a slap ass idiot harass, talk about shit he has no clue about. But you know, it does appear though that from the lawyer that they have a bond hearing coming up for Turtle Boy. That's what I take from him. That's why he's saying be quiet, don't mess with nobody, don't harass nobody. We hope to have him out in 10 days back online. But what his lawyer don't realize is he's an idiot. Okay, he's dumb as Baby Gap. And he's going to continue this because this is how he makes his income. And if he stops for a little bit, it's just going to be a little bit because he'll have to ramp it back up, you know, and his money is going to drop here soon anyway, because, you know, Karen Reed goes to court in March. All right. So he needs to make all the money he can right now. So keeping him locked up is probably the best thing. So he can't exploit no more money off of Karen Reed. He ain't giving her any money. You know, even with her good income and her good job and all that stuff, she's still struggling to pay her lawyer bills. While Turtle Boy is probably done made $100,000 off of selling free Karen Reed shirts, her name, and ain't gave her nothing. So you don't see Karen Reed out here defending Turtle Boy. Okay. You see idiots out here defending Turtle Boy. She acts like she don't know who the fuck Turtle Boy is. And I don't blame her. I'd be the same way, you know, and right now I bet she's wishing these idiots would shut the hell up. Like she was in her SUV, you'd be in trouble for sure.
State police did find a firearm on the premises.
Y'all are killing me in the chat right now. So yeah, somebody said take the marbles out of your mouth, dude. Bro, that dude has got straight up meatballs in his mouth, man. He's just ready to down.
I wouldn't be saying nothing about what people have in their mouth, Baby Gap. Okay, because you are the most questionable dude up here. You sit on a man's lap. You simping for a man right now. And you talking about another man?
On that shit with some gravy.
Medical examiner has taken the case and will determine the cause and manner of death maybe as soon as today. We expect autopsies to occur very soon, but it's clear that
it's a mass thing. They all talk like that.
This is a confined situation to this individual dwelling, and there's no threat to the residents of the town. If you for those
mic drop,
especially any time of year, but even
he loves man allegedly. Well, he definitely sends nudes to men. You know, that's a little strange to me. You know, he had a little bromance going on there with Morbid. They would get drunk together and exchange. It looks like send nudes to each other. Okay. I don't know if Morbid was sending them to him, but Baby Gap was definitely sending nudes to Morbid. That is a little bit strange. And of course, you know, paying to see a topless picture of me. He paid $100 for a picture of me. If that shit right there ain't questionable, there ain't nothing questionable. Okay, they just don't question anything at this point.
If you feel unsafe in a relationship, you want to remind people there's help out there and available safety planning. I can talk to you.
I mean, am I?
You know, look, I bet this man's married, got a happy home, wife, and Baby Gap talking about him, and he's a professional e-spanker. Okay, a e-jacker. You even have an e-jacking jacket, and you up here talking about somebody else while you sit on the lap of another man. All right, while you hold the belt loop of Turtle Boy.
Like
Turtle Boy getting traded for 2 cigarettes right now. Yo, I'll let you get this turtle for 2 smokes, 2 squares. I'll slide them over to you.
Is anybody else here totally sold on how much he clearly cares about domestic violence?
You don't care about domestic violence. Okay. You didn't care about it when you was manning up, putting your hands on your special needs child. Okay. Because he's a big child, you think you need to punch him and you need to hit him and things like that. I hate to inform you that is pretty much domestic violence. Okay. Assault on a family member is domestic violence. Okay. So you probably don't care too much about domestic violence anyway. You didn't care that Turtle Boy put his hands on a pregnant woman.
And how much of a problem it is. I mean, let's just soak in the emotion that Pass the Gravy here is displaying. Let's just soak that in, folks, because I absolutely just love it. I mean, so glad. So
you know, one thing, Pass the Gravy, as he called this man, his clothes fit him. Okay, Pass the Gravy got clothes on that fit him. He's dressed for his age. He don't look like he stole his hat from fucking Gomer Pyle. You know, he ain't wearing a shirt that he can't get off. He has a good job, a career. He don't clean up man's sweat. He don't kidnap dogs. Okay. He's probably not sending nudes to Morbid.
glad.
To report it. The Dover police immediately responded. 3 individuals who are all residents of the home.
Now hold on.
Received a 911 call at Chief Todd Wilcox and Officer Cahill from the Dover Department. It'd be very brief, the comments I have today, but the Dover police received a 911 call at approximately 7:24 in the evening. The call came from a family member who was doing a well-being check at the residence of 8 Wilson.
How old is this disabled child as the stands in the UK? A child with learning and physical disabilities are still legally looked after and supported by children's services until they are 25 years old. No, his son was a teenager. Okay. And it's just out of his own mouth. Okay. This is what he said. He said that, you know, the kid bucked up and he beat his son's ass. Right? Like a man. Like that ain't how you discipline your child with special needs. Okay. That's not how you do it. And you know, he's talking about saying this man don't care about domestic violence. Bro, that's a little weird coming from you.
Wilson's way to check on family members. That individual.
Okay. I was going to, because I misunderstood when I read this, I got a different impression. So at first I thought, and I want to be clear, that's not what he said here, because I like to be fair. I like to be fair, people. So
you don't. You don't like to be fair. You jump to conclusions. You're harassing people. You think that's fair to them families that haven't done anything, that haven't been charged with any crimes? that you sit up here and call them murderers and killers? Think that's fair to them? I don't think so.
The question at first was there was a wellness check and then a 911 call. As far as I know, a wellness check is usually conducted by is usually
by let me think, the police,
conducted by law enforcement. So I was like, why the wellness check and then the 911 call? That didn't make sense. But he's clearing up and saying that it was a family member who made the wellness check. Because when I hear wellness check, it sounds like an official thing. Normally, when we cover,
it sounds like an official thing. When I hear it sounds official.
For these missing persons cases and things of that nature, a wellness check usually consists of law enforcement, or like CPS or DCFS or something of that nature. But this was a wellness check conducted by a family member who then called 911.
There you go, genius.
Joe entered the property, and he did find an apparent victim at that time, and that
he looks red because the shirt is so tight. Okay, the hat is tight and look like he picked it up off the floor. Okay, the shirt is tight. He can't breathe. Look, lack of oxygen will do this to you. Okay, you need a certain amount of oxygen in your blood. Like if they took his oxygen level right now in his blood, he'd be damn near dead. They'd be surprised he's alive. Okay, they would have to cut that shirt off of him with some damn medical shears just to treat him. Okay,
he immediately had called 911 to report it. The Dover police immediately responded. 3 individuals who are all residents of the home were found to be deceased. They are Tina Kamal, Kamal, Ariana Kamal. Tina Tena is 54, Ariana Kamal is 18, and Rakesh Kamal 57.
I almost feel sorry for baby Cap. Okay, I'm over it.
I would say this is an event to remember that domestic violence crisis crosses all economic and social situations during the.
Okay, now I am curious as to how they've come to the.
And I mean, he made a conscious decision to put that on. Okay, I mean, he was just thinking, yo, this hat is fucking fly, right? YouTube's gonna love this whole Gomer Pyle look that I'm going for. All right.
Conclusion so quickly that this was a domestic violence situation. Obviously, there's 3 dead bodies. There's a gun found near these bodies. All are related. So you could easily just jump to that conclusion, sure. But why does he keep saying domestic violence over and over and over again prior to an investigation being conducted? I'm curious about that.
Because
especially
he probably knows something you don't know. All right. He probably talked to family members and said that these people were fighting with each other or something of that nature. You know, he's not a dumbass because he knows more than you because he's with law enforcement and he has other sources of information.
With the most recent events involving a particular blogger / YouTuber.
Now he don't want to say I don't want to say his name is certain blogger. Okay, this is YouTube. We don't give a damn about bloggers around here. We can't read. Okay, save that blogger shit for people that can read. All right, we don't read that shit. Nobody reads anymore. All right, do you see a line at the library? Right, you ever got to the library and there be a line? You know, fucking lines at the library. Nobody wants to read his shit. Can he make it into a video and do it in like less than 5 minutes? I got short attention span. I got a short attention span.
And the things being mentioned and said about him. That's all I'm going to say about that.
That's all I'm going to say. I said I wasn't going to talk about it, but I'm just going to mention him as a blogger, because Turtle Boy and a blogger, they're different things. They won't put 2 and 2 together that I'm talking about Turtle Boy. Okay.
I'm not going to go into detail.
And guys, stop trying to hit the knob below me and change the channel. You cannot turn Baby Gap off. Okay. He's on all channels right now. So if you flip the knob, it's still Baby Gap. All right. So stop trying to hit the knobs. Okay. You're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. I promise.
I'm saying it's stating a fact that this is what the prosecution against his case, their argument is.
And I know some of you already tried to change the channel. I already know. Okay. So make sure you hit this the like button. Okay. It's somewhere down there. It ain't one of these knobs that you've been trying to change the channel with. Okay. Like, man, let's see if we can change this and turn on something that we want to hear Dolly talk about. Okay. I'm watching you.
So
keep your fingers off my buttons. Okay.
I'm wondering why this is being said so many times over and over again by Morrissey.
Okay, who remembers these TVs? I remember we had one in my house when I was a kid, and somebody had took the knob off of it, and you had to change it with a fork. Okay, if you ain't never changed your TV with a fork, all right, you don't know the struggle. Has anybody ever in here had one of these TVs right first? And did you ever have one that was missing a knob, and did you ever change it with a fork? Okay, because that's how I changed my TV as a kid, is with a fork. Needle nose pliers. Me, yes. Okay. I mean, Dolly, keep it real with you. You know what I'm saying? You know, when I was playing Atari, you had to change that shit with a damn. You had the antennas. Remember the antennas? You had the fucking. You had aluminum foil. We like those buttons. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Total Cutie. Big loves to you. You had your damn antenna, and you had a. So we're going old school with it. We're going old school with it. After this show's over, my exit is the national anthem. Okay, with the fucking. That's how the show ends now. All right, like you're watching old TV.
Especially prior to a thorough investigation taking place. Have they already determined that this was a murder suicide?
1,000-pound console TVs, yeah, that took up the whole living room. I remember, you know, back in the early 2000s, they had the big screen TVs that took up the whole room, the projector TVs. Now, you know, TVs don't take up no space; they just hang on the wall.
A family annihilation with a suicide, is that, and if they have determined that, how could they have determined that so quickly? Don't the rest of this family?
Because they're police, they're investigators. You're an idiot in a basement. That's how they know shit, and you don't.
You deserve better than that. So to imply so strongly that this was a domestic violence.
See what it is. See how they did this, right? See, they can't attack the person on behalf of Turtle Boy, so they're going to attack these people on something else. You're still attacking on behalf of Turtle Boy. Okay, you think this is helping Turtle Boy? You think this stuff is helping Karen Reed, right? Because look, people are associating Karen Reed with Turtle Boy. Team Rose said, Jimmy B, can I come by my 24 live and come say hello? We would love it. 24 hours, December 31st. Okay, I don't know what that means. Okay, let me read it one more time. Oh yeah, I'll see if I can stop by. All right. Free of that backstabber. Okay.
Situation. And it turns out not to be, hypothetically speaking, if it turns out not to be, isn't that unbelievably disrespectful to the other family members? that are suffering this tragedy. So I wonder what he's trying to do here. Is my big question.
During the search,
All right, let's jump through this
did find a firearm on the premises. The medical examiner has taken the case and will determine the cause and manner of death. Maybe as soon as today. We expect autopsies to occur very soon, but it's clear that this is a confined situation to this individual dwelling, and there's no threat to the residents of the town.
Welcome.
If you,
I'm
for
baffled,
those-
and thank you.
especially
All
in
right,
the
let's
county,
go on to here because he talks about that shit forever. You know, this is
Now, I don't know what that was all about. Could have been related to the case, could have been related to something else. Who knows? I don't know.
but basically he's trying to attack on behalf of something else, like it ain't about Turtle Boy. And look, these people that are in this for the clicks and views, they're not going to stop. Okay, these people out here, these little tiny ass channels that are trying to build, they're not going to stop talking about Turtle Boy, even though the lawyer says it. Just like I guarantee you today, and he's probably watching this video and he'll still do it because he knows he got to do it. He will have hashtag John O'Keefe. He will have hashtag Free Karen Reed. He'll have hashtag blah, 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 blah. He'll have all that stuff, right? Even though the lawyer said, don't talk about this stuff, let it, I guarantee it. If not, he'll be up here talking about Betty. It's the only shit he got.
But yeah, that's Tully. So Tully, being the lead investigator in that case, what a shocker. Absolutely
So still attacking the same people that Turtle Boy's lawyer asked you not to be attacking. Just because it's on something else and not the Karen Reed stuff, it's still being done because of the Karen Reed stuff, you fucking idiot. Okay. See, that's why he ain't going to stop. If he stops, like this lawyer's asking, how's he going to get views?
To fill in Morrissey and tell him basically we've determined that it's a murder-suicide and it's a contained domestic situation without actually conducting an investigation at all whatsoever. Okay.
Like, look at it like okay. Yeah. Look, like you ain't there, you don't know nothing. This dude, that is my biggest problem, is this dude thinks he knows everything and don't know shit. Just a big old dumbass. Mr. Dumas.
Got it. So there you have it, folks. You have the Norfolk County DA.
So, the lawyer said, don't talk about this stuff, because Turtle Boy has to go back to court. And here we are talking about the Norfolk DA. Right after the man put out a post saying, hey, don't talk about Turtle Boy stuff. You're still talking about Turtle Boy stuff. So when he goes in there and he gets no bond because people are continued to harass innocent people, just remember, you, Baby Gap, are partly responsible for that. Okay?
At his best. Wow. Man, I really feel bad for anybody who lives in that county. I really do. And I fully understand your outlook.
I feel bad for you. Okay. You're never going to the town. You're never getting out the chair. You ain't never doing shit. All right. Much as you're going to do is reach over and grab that coffee pot off the floor.
Rage. And I commend you guys for conducting yourselves in a very civilized
civilized these fucking dumbass crooked cops, civilized people.
And
uh, uh, uh.
A very
This guy, dude, what? He has dial-up brain. Okay, his brain is just completely dial-up. AOL going on in that fucking head.
very
I don't know if he's praying to Turtle Boy or what.
very civilized manner. I'm just going to leave it at civilized. You guys have been fantastic.
You've been fantastic. It says, thank you for the membership, Dolly and PJ. Thanks for all that you guys do in the community. It's amazing. Turtles rule. Much love and respect. Awesome. Thank you so much, Wolf. That's super cool of you. Member for 4 months. How time flies. And Crazy Nurse, she just gifted 5 Dolly memberships. Big love to Crazy Nurse. Okay. Crazy Nurse. That's the best kind of nurses, or the crazy ones. Okay. So make sure if you got a membership, you thank her, because I won't be able to see who's been gifted the memberships. So make sure you thank Crazy Nurse. She's working hard to make sure y'all can be members of Dolly. So give her a big virtual hug, thank her, and all that good stuff. Okay.
Fantastic. You guys have been amazing.
You guys have been amazing. I don't know. Should I be praying right now? Should I bow my head when he does that? Should we all be like, when every time he goes, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that what the religion he is. I don't know traditionally what to do. You know, I ain't been around too many Buddhist monks.
Amazing. Considering that this is the kind of law enforcement that you live under.
This is the type of law enforcement you live under. Y'all gather around, okay? This is church service today. What, dude? He's listen there, Jim Bob, with your damn tractor driving hat on. You got a little bit of a stuttering problem going on here. All right.
I would be outraged. And I know that most of you are.
But now I am here to pick up the flag for Turtle Boy and harass people for you, okay?
But it has to be.
Anybody getting dumber, okay? Anybody feel like they're getting dumber? You can feel free to raise your hand. You can be honest, okay? Has anybody lost any brain cells this morning, okay? This morning, brain cells. Gone. I'm gonna have to smoke another one on this one.
Be acknowledged how classy you guys have behaved, and how
you guys are the best. I love you, Turtle Riders. Let me tell you, you're so classy. You can't be wrong. He kissing the hell out the turtle shell. Okay.
You have we're not taking any shit, and don't mistake our
you're taking some shit, okay, because you're full of shit. Basically,
civilized behavior for weakness.
Civilized, okay, civilized behavior, okay. You got to reinsure them. They're, the Turtle Riders. You got to reinsure them. Y'all got good behavior now. You're being good turtles. Good turtles. Pet the shell. Pet the shell.
And for stupidity.
stupidity.
I love that you guys are doing that, because that
is the key to unlock the world.
make no mistake about it.
Don't make no mistake. Okay. If you make a lot of mistakes in this world, don't make no mistake about this. Okay. This is one of those things you can clearly not make a mistake on. Other mistakes, make them. This one, Karen Reed is innocent. Free Karen Reed.
Is ringing true throughout the county as well as throughout the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. That is ringing true.
That is not, because I've talked to people from Mass and they say, fuck Karen Reed. Okay. They don't care. You got a little group of people hanging out on bridges. Nobody gives a fuck. Okay.
I promise you that.
He promises. You're known for breaking promises now, Baby Gap. You're known for breaking promises. Okay. He's like the Pope.
Now,
I feel like I'm getting blessed by idiot. Okay. A yoga session. That dude's doing the fucking what is it, the praying dog? Oh Lord.
this isn't going to take me very long. But this doesn't this
Baby Gap thinks he's the Dalai Lama.
this doesn't it's a little blurry, but I just saw this.
My next thumbnail is going to be Baby Gap's picture on the Pope's body. It's going to be like all hell idiot.
And I wanted to share it with you guys. Most of you guys have already seen this.
I know I've lost count. Anybody count? Okay. Anybody count? I'm giving something away. If somebody could tell me how many times he's did some fucking Hail Marys. You know what I'm saying?
But let's explore it a little bit. Now, this is the Celebrite report on Jen McCabe's searches.
Okay, didn't he just say he was going to respect the lawyer's wishes and not talk about the Turtle Boy stuff? And then he goes right back to talking about the Turtle Boy stuff. He's not a bright one, let me tell you.
So this is, it says right here, timestamp, searched items 1, timestamp 1/29/2022.
Okay, this is easily to explain. And Baby Gap is too dumb to read the blog that was put out on this from an expert. And, you know, clearly when you open a window, it puts a tag on it of the time you open the window. So that window on your phone can be open. You pick up your phone, you search something in it, it's going to give you the time that window was open. An expert's going to testify to that in court. Like I said, I don't have the link handy right now, but I was posting a link of this blog that this expert wrote, and he clearly showed that how this could happen, how it could show up on her phone at like whatever time it was, 2 a.m, but really she searched that at like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. You know, when he was already in the ambulance, she searched how long does it take to die in the snow. Okay. So it's easily to be explained. But even though these conspiracy idiots believe this, they won't take the time to go pull that up and review that. Okay. They'll review this where they can sit there and push their narrative. But if you look at experts in this field of technology that deal with phones and communication and things like that, they don't have. Does Baby Gap got a degree in communication or any type of technology skills? But he's an expert in it, right? He's an expert in Google searches now.
At 2:27 a.m., 440.
They're going to argue this. Look, you're kicking a dead horse. This has been explained. Okay. Your whole theory of this has been debunked by an expert. Okay. They won't go over that. Instead of going over this, why don't you go over the expert that shows you how this can happen? Because then you would have to sit there and realize, well, damn, we don't got the Google search anymore to put this on some innocent people. Right. But you only want to get into what paints a narrative that y'all want to see. You don't want the truth. Y'all don't want justice for John O'Keefe. Okay. Because if you wanted justice, you would listen to fucking experts, not fucking idiots. Simple as that.
At 2:27 and 40 seconds a.m., the Safari search on an iOS, on an Apple iOS. And it says right here, the value, it says, how long to die in cold.
How long to die in the cold? Yeah. And she searched that following morning, you know, when he was in the ambulance and she was concerned that he might die. She searched how long does it take to die in the cold. The tab was open that night. The search wasn't made till that morning. But they don't want to go through the evidence that points to that because that don't fit their narrative. It's the same old thing, the Google search. There's no motive whatsoever for anybody in that house to have killed John O'Keefe. There was nobody mad at him. The only person that told John O'Keefe that they hated him that day was Karen Reed. Okay. Karen Reed told John O'Keefe in a voicemail she hated him. They were saying the kids said they were fighting, that she wouldn't leave the house. I believe a lot of this was calculated. Did she kill this man on purpose? I don't know. It's hard to determine that because none of us were there. But I can tell you the odds are more likely that she backed into this man and he died and he walked into that house and police killed him for no reason. And like dumbasses, they just going to sling the body in the front yard. Okay. I don't think that transpired. I don't think that occurred. And I don't think a jury, okay, since we're playing imaginary jury, Baby Gap, they're going to think that happened or that transpired. People ain't stupid, okay? They know when something's just straight ass conspiracy theory.
Okay. Origin unknown. Was it deleted? Yes. Okay. But then we have a separate search. This separate search has the same morning, but 6:23 and 51 seconds a.m. And this one says how long to die in cold. Spelled differently. It's spelled correctly. HOW, long to die in cold. Okay. Luna's mom, thank you so much. Any chance we can watch Kathleen at the select board meeting together later? Would love to hear your comments.
Don't do it there, Mom 24. Okay. The lady that just super chatted, he will spank right to you. Don't watch nothing with that man unless his hands are visible at all times.
Is that not Bradle approved? I don't know. I really don't.
Is that not Bradle approved? Okay. So now they're saying, look, see, this is how fake this is. Is that not Bradle approved? See, they worried about what the lawyer says, right? Is that not Bradle approved? So it's fake. Soon as Turtle Boy was to get out of jail, they would continue doing the same exact thing, right? Mello, I'm pulling for you, my homie Mello. He didn't care at 3 a.m. He didn't care about them kids at 3 a.m., Mr. Mello. I'm pulling for you. Go in there. You got about 9 days to prepare. Start preparing today. You need a hand, call Dolly up. I got you, right? Mr. Mello, you got him. You gotta hit him upside the head. You gotta let that judge know he's a threat to the community. He's a threat to himself. He's harassing. He's bothering people. He's for some reason infatuated with these women to where he's willing to unalive himself over. That's not safe in our community. We don't need that on the streets of Boston, Mass. And keep that man right where he's at so these people can sleep at night and I got to worry about people being crazy, showing up at their kids' sports games, right? Women can be safe, right? Women cannot be harassed. Women cannot be intimidated. Let's do it, Mello. Let's do it. I'm team Mello, okay? He did drop the ball in a game. He fumbled one time. He fumbled, but he picked it back up, right? He picked that shit back up and he ran 80 yards with it all the way to revoked.
I don't know the contents of it. Worst case scenario, I mean, we can go over it, and if somebody else discusses Turtle Boy's case, then that's fine. I just won't. I'll leave my opinions out of it.
He's like, I'll play
but
other people discuss it. I'll play you other people discussing it. Why discuss it and talk about not discussing it? Okay. Somebody make that make sense to me. I'm not discussing it, but I'm discussing it, but I ain't discussing it, but I'll show other people discuss it, but I won't discuss it. That's pretty damn confusing, I would think, right? It's like idiots simping for idiots. Okay. This is what happens when simping goes wrong. Okay. Or your plan backfires in your face and your man is in jail and you can't talk about the man, but you need to talk about the man, because if you don't talk about the man, nobody's going to watch you. Okay. So you're stuck talking about the man, but you ain't talking about the man, even though you're talking about the man. All right. Make that make sense.
I can give my opinions on what she said and how I feel about what she said. Nobody can stop me from doing that, but
nobody can stop me. I can give my opinions. I'm gonna talk about Turtle Boy. I'm gonna tag him in all my videos.
But I mean, it's right here.
It's right here. It's right there. It's everywhere.
Oh, Kathleen destroys Chris Albert about his taxes and forms. Okay.
See, they're still going after people. Still going after people on the attack. Okay, I'm going to make sure I send this to the families. I'm going to make sure they see it so they know they're being harassed, right? So when they send that letter to the judge that goes, we're still being continuously harassed, okay? Because, it's not good to be talking about people. And, maybe somebody needs to get caught up in that lawsuit that's coming for Turtle Boy other than just Turtle Boy. Maybe Turtle Boy has some co-conspirators in this, okay? When you're doing this and harassing people and you're doing it for money, I don't know. That could get you caught up in a lawsuit.
So, I mean, the argument is a lot of double talk. Clever.
Poor dog. Free Clubber. Okay, free Clubber. He wants that dog to lay there and do nothing. He don't want the dog to move. He don't want the dog to breathe. He don't want the dog to go outside.
I mean, I want him to chew on stuff and whatever, as long as it's not something that I'm fine with it. As long as it's not something that makes a lot of noise. It's kind of annoying. Clever. No, come here. Give me that.
Here we go. Time to mute. Beat the dog. You see that? All right. Trigger warning, people. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. There's no reason to mute the mic. He muted the mic. He took the screen off so he could torture poor Clubber. Okay? There's no reason to cut the mic off when you're saying something to that dog unless you're saying something bad to that dog. Okay? Why can't we hear what you say to Clubber? All right? Why can't we hear that conversation? Because you's a damn low life and you probably over there beating and hitting on that dog, calling him fucking names, trying to get him to stay still while you shoot a video. You became one with me and you can do the ums at the same time as me? Okay. I'm gonna join the cult after this. Anybody want to join my cult? All right. If I'm going to lose brain cells, let me get this right. Spark this. I'm going to lose brain cells. I'm going to do them on my own. I don't need this idiot.
Yes, this is a Tiffany shirt. Yes, I like Tiffany.
Oh my God, please. Oh my God, please. Oh my God, please. I think we're alone now, right? You and Morbid. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. That makes me almost nauseous to my stomach. Okay? That just makes me nauseous.
I think we're alone now.
Oh my God, please don't sing it. Please. Please, 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 please.
Yeah, she's my shit, dude. So the argument, the Commonwealth's argument.
The argument is how you got that tight ass shirt on and how did you steal Gomer Powell's hat? Okay. That's what we want to know there, Bubba Gump. This is a Bubba Gump looking motherfucker. Like he woke up this morning and said, I'm gonna dress up like fucking Tom Hanks, okay? Forrest damn Gump. Yeah, Forrest Gump looking ass dude.
Is that there's a window that was open. Right? And that window being open, the same search is going to come up because of the window being open or something to that effect. Really stupid.
It ain't really stupid. Experts are saying that's how it works. It's really stupid. Hey Beavis, it's stupid.
Like we're all just morons, you know. It makes no sense that they're going to say that this is.
I got so many memes coming for this guy. You think the thumbnail today was good? Okay, y'all think that thumbnail was good. You just don't know what's coming. Stupid is as stupid does, sir.
That this is one search that took place at 6:30 when Karen Reed asked Jen to make this search.
Hallelujah, little baby New Year.
Now, the fact that it's spelled correctly at that timestamp and then spelled Haas long to die in cold, HOS long to die in cold at 2:27 a.m.
Why would she have to search it twice?
That is clear evidence right there.
Clear shit. Evidence.
According to the Celebrite data, that was two separate.
I feel like the Dalai Lama today. Okay. Where's my robe? Where's my robe? The Dalai Lama robe.
Searches. You're not.
They call me the Dalai Lama because I probably hung out with your mama.
Not going to give me this bullshit about how it's one search and it comes up twice because of a window that was left open, because that would mean that timestamps mean nothing as far as Celebrite data.
Go read the expert, you big old idiot.
Data goes. Timestamps are completely and totally irrelevant. That it ruins the credibility of any Celebrite search being used or Celebrite data being used in a.
Bro, anybody dressed like that, your credibility went way out the window. Okay. I don't even know if that basement has a window, but you have no credibility. Okay, use a weirdo that wipes up man sweat.
Courtroom in order to convict and or exonerate, to convict or exonerate someone who is on trial.
You know, when he's cleaning the gym and he's wiping up that man sweat, he probably wrings the rags out into his mouth.
I mean, I can't tell you how many times there have been trials where they use Celebrite data to determine a timestamp and a Google search.
Name one court case. Name one. Name one, Baby Gap. You can't. Oh, I know that they use this shit, but name one court case it's been used. He has no fucking clue to what he's talking. He couldn't name one court case. If you had $1 million in front of him and said, okay, name one court case this has been used in. Okay. He couldn't name it. He couldn't. He'd be like, O.J. Simpson.
That either proves or disproves a prosecution. So basically, what's going to end up happening here, what's
going to happen here? Here we go. Here's where he's playing prosecutor. He's pretending to be the judge. He's pretending to be the jury. He's pretending to be an idiot. Wait. No, he ain't pretending on that one. He's not. All the other shit he's pretending on. The idiot part, I think he ain't got to pretend on that one. Okay, he got that. He got that on lock.
The jury buys this, which I don't think they will. I mean, unless you're just plain stupid, you know. Any
okay,
case,
we should believe Baby Gap over a communications expert. Okay, that's came out and said how that could happen. We should believe Baby Gap. Instead of an expert that works in communications.
That Celebrite data led to a conviction. All of those searches are going to be subject to all of those convictions are going to be subject to retrials.
This is not the whole case. This is just one piece of the case.
I mean, in theory, I don't know for sure, but I would assume so. Maybe.
And technically, this lady hasn't been charged with any crime. She can search whatever the fuck she wants to search. She can search right now how long for Baby Gap to die from wearing tight ass clothes. Okay, that's what I'm about to search. Hey Google, hey Alexa, how long does it take to die from wearing tight clothes?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, 8 hours.
Okay, 8 hours. You heard it right there. Okay, I didn't make that up. That's straight from Alexa. She said 8 hours to die from wearing tight clothes. So this dude ain't got but about 6 hours left, and he's going to be dead. Okay.
Be making law simple can verify or you know
the time is ticking, Baby Gap. You better get all the Turtle Boy videos out you can, because my Alexa just said you're going to die in 8 hours. Okay. I can't make that shit up. I swear to God, y'all just heard me ask. Y'all just heard me ask. I told you, lack of oxygen. Look, when you're not getting the proper amount of oxygen to your brain, that means your body's not pumping that oxygen out, right? So you can die. You can't be wearing, like, it's like, look, you ever heard of somebody working on a car and the car falls on them, right? The impact don't kill the person. What it does is it lays on its chest and you can't breathe and you suffocate to death. Right now, you're being squeezed so tight with that shirt that the proper amount of oxygen ain't getting to your brain. That's why you're saying dumb shit.
Dispute that, but
you only got 6 hours to live.
I'm not an attorney and I'm not a court officer, but I would assume that would be the case.
You're definitely not none of that. Okay. You could be a dude that cleans up the court. You know what I'm saying? You could walk in there and wipe up the butt sweat. Or you can go to a Buddhist monk colony and live happily ever after.
Oh, you want the super chat? Okay.
I think we got a super chat. think we got a super chat.
Oh my Jesus. Oh my Jesus.
I think we got a super chat.
He's gonna torture us with this shit. Give me one
Thank you,
second.
Diane Gagney. Super chat song is dope in Massachusetts. I'm glad you like it. Thank you. So basically, if they say that that's a flaw in the Celebrite data, that's a flaw in Celebrite. So if Celebrite data is that uncredible, then I would assume that any case in the past, any conviction would be subject to possibly being overturned. I mean, I don't see how that's not possible. And it's clear. How do you explain the difference in spelling here? I know it's kind of blurry. You guys can't really see it, but I'm looking at it. It says house long at the 227 up here at the top. And this one at 623 is how long to die in cold.
Didn't he say this already? He likes to repeat himself a lot.
And it's a TI instead of a TO, it looks like. Clubber, you're killing me, buddy. 1 second, guys.
I see heels in the air in the room. You should have throat punched that lady last night, Heels. Not literally, but like verbally. Okay? Verbally. You should have throat punched her. Look! That lady is a piece of shit. Okay? I don't like to talk bad about ladies, but that ain't no lady. I have never seen a lady with shoulders that damn big in my life. He should have been like, fuck you and your shoulders. She got to walk through a door sideways.
So, and then there's the only one that was deleted was the one at 227. So how could the same search, how can one search be deleted and then the other one not be deleted?
That's the way the internet is. Everybody's grimy, and one person's like, you're more grimy than me. No, I'm not. You're more grimy than me. And everybody's fucking bad.
You could see under where it says deleted right here, right? Can you guys see my cursor? Right here where it says yes. It says that was deleted. But
we know he can read a 3-letter word. Okay. We just learned that. Baby Gap's a little bit smarter than I thought he was.
Here, there's nothing.
That is right.
Blank, I would assume, means it's not deleted. Right?
You ain't an expert. Why don't you an expert? You could go over there and read the post that the expert wrote, but you know, you're too smart for that because that would debunk what you're saying right now. You wouldn't want to do that. You wouldn't want to debunk yourself. You wouldn't want to be like, oh shit, Karen Reed did it.
So it's so funny how you've got Plevin who's like, I don't understand.
You say Plevin. We also got Pleather, okay? E-Jacker.
Understand how it's not so simple. It's just simple. You don't understand. It's plain as day, and all you have to do is look, and it's simple. No, dude, like this is simple. The data.
If it's not, look, idiot. This dude is such an idiot. The whole Google search has already been debunked. Okay. I hate to inform you, Baby Gap. You don't want to go look. Somebody post, get that man the link because he sounds like an idiot. Okay. They're going to testify. That shit ain't going to hold no water in court. Okay, not one little bit. They're going to have experts come up there and say, hey, this window was open at 2:20 something in the morning. The search was made that following morning when he was in the ambulance, and she was curious about how his condition, and she searched these things. Okay. And the first time she searched it, she probably searched it wrong and it didn't come up like she thought, and she searched it again. That explains two searches, common sense kind of thing. But you know, he don't want to go over any of the evidence that points to these people being innocent. He don't want to go over none of that. He just wants to go over this. Oh, look at this. They searched. This is the timestamp that they got. But once you do some more research into it, they talk to experts. Experts explain that, yeah, she opened the window and she could have made these searches. She could have made it at that time, or she could have made it earlier that day, like she says. Now, this is a lady that don't have no criminal record and he ain't out killing people, things of that nature. Why does she have a reason to lie about what time she made this search or her story in general, right? She had no reason to want John O'Keefe dead. That's what they see. These idiots, these conspiracy people that like this fool, they can't even give you a motive. Okay. If you don't have a motive for somebody doing some shit, you got nothing. You got nothing. Why? That's the biggest. Why would I kill? Like, that's just like saying there's a dead person. Dolly did it. Why would I do it? I don't know that person. I ain't got no beef with that person. You know, there has to be a reason in this world people kill you. If it's to rob you, there's a reason for it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a serial killer. They just want to kill you. But for the most part, there's a reason why people do the things they do.
Data. The Celebrite data. It is simple.
It's been debunked. It's been debunked. As experts have said that search could have been made at a later time. Like she says, experts in communication, okay, that have degrees, went to school, they don't clean up fucking gym floors, say it is possible that these searches were made that following morning. They say that. They're experts in the field. You're a dumbass, okay? So who do we believe? Do we believe somebody that works in communications, that's an expert in technologies and cell phones and data and things of this nature? Or do we believe a motherfucker that cleans a gym floor? Okay? No, we believe the experts that these things can happen. We believe the witness. We have no reason not to believe her, right? What has she lied about? She's not a convict. She hasn't been convicted of anything that says she's a liar or a thief or somebody that would do something wrong. So why would we not take an honest, law-abiding citizen's word that she searched this at that time? Okay? Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't you give that person the benefit of the doubt? There's no reason not to. And then you get experts and they say, okay, well, what she's saying, yeah, this is possible, this can happen. Then most likely the odds are that is what happened. This reason, that lady had no motive to kill this guy, you know, at all whatsoever. She was concerned, just like everybody else. He's a dumbass.
No, and this dude is still arguing.
At this point, I think you have a little less than 6 hours to live, baby Gap, according to Alexa.
Go over my pinned tweet that shows how all of this works, unless it's too difficult. That's a bunch of bullshit double talk. Again, you're missing my point. If that's the case, how is every other conviction used by Celebrite data?
Okay, here we go. That's what he's doing. Y'all can't see it on the screen, but y'all can hear it, right? Y'all can hear him slapping his hand. You can't see his little thing on the screen because it's not on my TV, but I can see it on my screen. And he's slapping his hand. You know, that don't make something fact. You can slap your fucking hand all night. It don't make things fact. Just because you're dumb and you think that don't make it truth. Okay? You're not an expert. You don't have a degree in basic algebra. You don't have a degree in communications. You don't work in the cell phone industry. You're just a big old dumb that don't know shit. And even though people are trying to show you, hey, this is how it can happen, you're still just stupid and you don't want the truth. Okay. You don't want the truth because the truth points more at Karen Reed. You don't want that because then you can't simp for Turtle Boy. All right. You're already saying Turtle Boy broke the law. You're already trying to backpedal because you know in the end of this, there's going to be more stuff that surfaces on Turtle Boy and he's going to look like a scumbag. And then you've been the dude out here waving the flag for him. You know that's coming. If you don't, Dolly's here to tell you is coming. And I'm watching your actions. I'm seeing what you're doing. I'm watching your moves. Oh, they got eyes. Okay. You done, even out of your own mouth, you said this was a bandwagon. You jumped on it. Everybody else missed the bandwagon. I didn't say that. Okay. You said that out of your mouth that you jumped onto a bandwagon. All right. So we know you only in it for clicks and views. Right. And even though this lawyer said, hey, shut up. Don't talk about this case. You know, this is going to hurt Turtle Boy when he goes to court. Y'all attacking the DA. Y'all attacking the ladies. Y'all still doing this shit. The same thing he was doing. So look, he's in jail and nothing's stopping. Nothing's stopping. It's the same shit. Same nightmare for these people that ain't did nothing. You know the way they put an end to it? In 10 days, they go ahead and they lock Turtle Boy under the jail. Under the jail. Everything y'all doing right now is helping Mr. Mello. Okay? And he, look, just because he dropped the ball one time don't mean he's going to drop it again. He hit the slam dunk on their ass. Okay? He hit the slam dunk like Michael Jordan from the free throw line on their ass. When he dropped the damn, he didn't care about his kids at 3 o'clock in the morning. That bitch dropped the mic and walked off at that point. I mean, rock starred that bitch. Okay. I mean, done. It's done. Okay. He came back like, okay, he might have lost the first battle, but he came back strong as a bitch. Okay. He came in like, okay, I'm ready today. Okay. He had a cup of damn coffee or something. He was ready to go. I don't think Turtle Boy has a bad attorney. I don't think he has a bad attorney. I think he has a pretty decent attorney. He's smart enough to know, shut up, people. You're hurting them right now. You're hurting the case. You're hurting the case. But look, what he don't realize is how YouTube works, how grimy it is that everybody wants $1. Everybody trying to make a penny. Everybody just trying to get a piece of the fucking pie. His lawyer don't understand that. He don't know that's how it operates. So you can say, hey, stop. That don't stop. You stop eating, right? That's like telling, hey, lawyer, don't eat. Don't eat. Okay? You think that lawyer's gonna stop eating? Hell no, he's gonna be eating good. And so are YouTubers. Okay? So are the YouTubers. These people trying to build their channels right now, they think they can grip into a little bit of that Turtle Boy base. They going all in. I told you Gap was going all in. He has no choice. Without the Karen Reed community, he has no community. True Crime outed him, right? We don't fuck with him because he's a big old idiot. Krama hates him, okay? And he's an asshole. You would think he would be loved in the Krama community. You would think he would be like the King Krama dude. He's such an asshole and thinks he knows. Like, you would think he would be the Don Mega of damn Krama. He ain't. Nobody even likes him in Krama. We don't even fuck with him, right? Krama don't even mess with you. Right? He has nothing but that. LTL is going all in as well. Look, these people are idiots. They're absolute idiots. And when they catch themselves up in a lawsuit, we laugh, right? That's what we do, because there's certain things in this world we know are serious. These people are serious. This is a serious, big case. Okay. When you start inserting yourself in it, you start defamation. If people watching don't think there's going to be a ton of lawsuits that follow this Turtle Boy stuff, you're sadly mistaken. There is already, the word on the street is there's multiple people suing him, right? So he's going to need that money. And that's why I've been saying, if you his wife and you got things in his name, I encourage you to get that shit out your name, right? I mean, I'm sure his wife ain't involved in all this stuff that's going on. His kids don't deserve all this. Look, his kids can't help. They were born to a fucking idiot, okay? That's financially going to ruin their whole fucking family. The kids can't help that. They don't deserve that, okay? Everybody's kids, these kids, even Turtle Boy's kids deserve a good life. The ex-wife deserves a good life. She don't deserve to lose everything she got because she married a fucking idiot. Okay. I feel bad for the lady, but she, you know, if nobody else, to be honest, if I was her friend and could talk to her, I'd be like, hey, look, if you got anything in his name, maybe the house, cars, fucking a big wheel at this point. All right. Get it out of it. Get that shit off. Get them off of it. Do what you got to do. Because if you're connected to him and they sue, then, you know, you're going to be partly responsible for this money. And this lady don't deserve this, that this man is obsessed with some fucking lady she don't know, right? She's probably a normal house mom, fucking cooking cookies and taking care of the kids and shit. And you got this weirdo in the basement harassing the shit out of everybody else. She probably has no control over that, you know? So I'd hate to see her pay a price because, you know, one, she made a mistake. She married an idiot. But she shouldn't have to pay no more than that. She's already paid. You know, she has to look at this man for the rest of her life. I think that's enough punishment for that, right? But she shouldn't have to pay with losing her cars or things being tied up or judgments on her for the next 20 years, you know? It's a channel on YouTube that you asked, the LTL stuff. And they're going along with the same narrative that Baby Gap is. It is an echo chamber for Turtle Boy fans, right? That's what they want. They want this conspiracy. If you give them anything else, they don't want to hear nothing else. They just want to hear that this is conspiracy. Everything is a big conspiracy. Blah, 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 blah. They're railroading Turtle Boy and Karen Reed. But that ain't, you know, people with any common sense would know that ain't the case. Police ain't gonna kill you for no reason. I mean, they might, but they damn sure ain't gonna throw you in the front yard.
That would create doubt right there. That would create doubt. If every other
there's no doubt, because they're gonna say that. They're gonna say, well, what about this search in court? And then they're gonna call up a professional, an expert witness that comes up and says, hey, look, this is how communications work. This is what you can do. They're going to show it. They're going to show examples of it. And they're going to make sure they let the jury understand. Like me, I didn't know how it worked until I went through and read this expert's blog where he made a whole ass blog about it. He showed examples and he showed him searching, open a tab. He showed him search at different times and he showed the times that the search showed up. And it happened just like Karen Reed. Like they're saying in the Google search, it happened just like that. That this window was open, the search wasn't made, then the search was made, but it still gave this certain time that tab was opened on the phone. So the jury's going to get to hear that, right? They're going to get an explanation for it, and it's a pretty easy explanation, and they show you examples of it. Okay, so that pretty much throws out how long did it take to die in the cold. Okay, that's pretty much been debunked. What the witness is saying, experts that are going to testify, it lines up exactly with what she says. That she opened a tab, she was on her phone. So later on, she searched that. It came up at a different time. And then the jury's going to get to hear that from an expert, not from a fucking idiot on YouTube. Okay? Somebody that works in that field. Somebody that has a degree in communications and data analysis and things of that nature, not somebody drinking fucking coffee off the fucking basement floor.
Conviction, if every other Celebrite data that led to a conviction, if that happens.
Host is very rude towards people that post comments. Who, me? I'm never rude to people. I'm the nicest person on YouTube. I don't know if you're talking about this guy here, the Gap. He calls his viewers retarded and dumbasses, and if you don't believe what he says, F you. He says all kind of stuff. I know everybody don't agree with me. There's people in here that think Karen Reed's innocent. I don't care. You can think Karen Reed's innocent. I ain't mad. You're entitled to your opinion, you know? But these people out here running and spinning false narratives and conspiracies and not sticking to the real facts, they're only hurting it. They're only hurting the case. They scream justice for John O'Keefe when they don't care about John O'Keefe, right? Because Karen Reed's the one that backed into him. And they screaming free Karen Reed. Karen Reed, you know, needs to be honest. And unless she really hit him and didn't realize she hit him. I mean, that's possible too. She was that drunk and she's backed into him and she didn't realize she hit him. But to blame a bunch of innocent people that have nothing to do with it, have no motive whatsoever, and they've spent their life in law enforcement and not being criminals, all of a sudden this night, they're all going to turn into murderers and killers. And somebody says, Dolly's not rude. I'm definitely not rude. I can barely see the chat most of the time. So most of the time I don't, you know, I'm just talking.
If every other conviction that was led to via Celebrite data, giving timestamps and Google searches, and that's what led to a conviction, those convictions would be subject to being overturned.
Okay, that's true. Then that's up to the people that have those type of problems. That don't mean it's wrong. Wrong. Okay. Maybe some people did get wrongly convicted. It happens.
Those convictions would be subject to possibly being overturned.
Keyword possibly. You know, if they use something like this and then also they had the murder weapon, I think, well, if you come out and say, well, okay, well, we were wrong about the cell phone stuff, but you still got the murder weapon, you still got the eyewitness that seen them. You know what I'm saying? This is just a little piece of a trial. Just a little tiny glimpse.
So, I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether or not you're...
Okay, I heard something about this too. I didn't know if that was true. Turtleboy had to resign his teaching job for lewd acts with a minor at an NFL. He resigned so they wouldn't fingerprint him. You know, Mr. Nobody, I heard some rumors like that. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't have no proof or way of knowing that's true. But you're not the first person I've heard say that. That don't make it true. A million fucking people could say it and don't make it true. But I have heard some things similar to that.
Your little chart adds up or not. It means dick. Because
what you say means dick.
That would just mean that Celebrite is flawed.
There you go. Oh my God. You realize nothing's perfect in this world? Okay. Everything's flawed. Everything has little flaws. Everything. Genius here. We're listening to a genius.
It's simple. Like you're talking about simplicity. I'm telling you, it's that simple. It's that simple. And you're sitting here and you're talking about how there's no way that you're going to explain to me. I don't give a shit what your little...
You know, here's the funny thing. You know, when I seen the whole, okay, that's enough of Baby Gap for me. Let's jump back over here. Let me see something real quick. Let's go ahead and jump back here. I can't take but so much more Baby Gap today. It'll have me saying it. Now I'm saying he done dumbed me down to the level. So like I was saying, people don't want a fair trial. If they wanted a fair trial, they would stay out of it. You think harassing people is going to change the decision of the jury or the judge? A lot of these people believe that court is held on the steps outside where they're holding their paper signs. Let me tell you something. The judge can't see them signs. The judge don't give two dams about them signs. He can't see that. Court's not held on the steps. You can have 10,000 people on the steps. That ain't where court is held. Court's held inside that building. Okay, you can go there. You can't hold that man's hand. When it's your time to face the gallows, it's your time to face the gallows. For all you people out there celebrating, thinking Turtle Boy's going to get out, what has changed in 10 days? That's my question to you. What has changed in 10 days? What will change in the next 10 days? People are still out there harassing innocent people. That won't change. Right now, we're watching Baby Gap do it. We're watching these other channels do it, right? These small channels. As soon as they seen Turtle Boy go down, it was a grab. Okay. And here's, you can tell the bandwagon jumpers on YouTube. When somebody has a large community and they go after it, the people that are real out here, they will call it. Okay. Like you notice I didn't go after Turtle Boy viewers. I didn't need his clicks. I didn't need his views. All right. What I see him doing is effed up. I look at things, would I want that happening to me? Okay. If I haven't committed a crime, would I want people outside driving by my house, screaming, doing whatever the fuck they're doing, harassing me, following me around, running up when I'm with my kid? You know, would I want that to happen to me? No. Now, if you committed a crime, it may be a little bit different. You deserve kind of what you get if you committed the crime. But if you didn't, and there's nobody accusing you of a crime but a fucking conspiracy idiot on YouTube, then that falls under the harassment category to me. Jen says, I like the new background. Thank you. The whole TV thing. Don't change the channel though. Okay. Keep your fingers away from these buttons over here on the side of me. Keep the damn fingers away from the buttons. All right. No change in the channel. The only thing you should be hitting on this TV is the like button, which is right down here somewhere. There's like 523 of you in here. So you guys, but I'm sure some of you are watching from the bushes and your Turtle Boy riders, and you're thinking, damn, why is this guy got to be so fucked up? The Turtle Boy, right? What has Turtle Boy done to him? Turtle Boy ain't done nothing to me. I don't like Baby Gap. Okay. I like picking on Baby Gap, and Baby Gap is sitting on the lap of Turtle Boy. So, you know, my target can't decipher the two. All right. They seem the same to me. So now they both targets. That's how Dolly weighs it out. Okay. You blame Baby Gap. He put Turtle Boy on my radar. Okay. I wasn't paying no damn attention to Turtle Boy. Then as soon as I seen this dude try to simp, I was like, okay, that we ain't having that. We ain't having that without talking a little trash, because we know he's full of shit and he's a hypocrite, because he harassed people that were protesting, doing the same thing, peaceful protesting. He harassed people about how First Amendment didn't mean shit to anybody else. Not a month ago, not until he sat on Turtle Boy's lap. Then all of a sudden it's the fucking, you can't violate people's freedom of speech. He changed his whole fucking game, right? And these people that are watching him now, they don't know he's fake like that, right? They just assume that, oh, he really thinks Karen Reed's innocent. He's doing this. No, he's not. Okay, come on now. I've been up here. I'm some dumb, not damn plumb dumb. Right? And I don't think none of you people up here. See, a lot of YouTube creators, they treat the chatters like you're fucking idiots. Like you just the dumbest people on the whole entire fucking planet. Okay. I swear that's what YouTube, it don't make no sense to me. Right. But they talk to people like they're stupid. They like, I don't think that. I think people are highly intelligent up here. They watch a lot of it. They watch probably more of it than creators do. And they're more into what's going on than the fucking people saying it. Okay. I hate seeing people when they just talk to their viewers like they're fucking just dumb as hell. I'm sure most of you out here watching, you're fucking a hell of a lot smarter than me. Okay. So what I look like talking to you like you fucking dumb. It's like an idiot. There's nothing worse than an idiot that thinks they know everything. Is Dolly an idiot? Fuck you, I'm an idiot. But at least I know I don't know everything. I don't claim I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little jack of all trades, master of none. This is just what it is. I'm a big old goofball, but I'm real as shit. Don't know any other way to be. Okay. For people that think I put on a show or this is a character or anything of that nature, this is who I am. Okay. I'm a big ass goofy person all the time. Life to me is one big laugh. Okay. If I ain't having fun and I ain't having a good time, I don't want to fucking do it. Okay. I don't care if there's how much money's involved, any of it. If I don't have a good time with something, I don't like to do it. And YouTube, I have a good time with, I have a good time with this, but I've been around a lot of people, done a lot of things, got a lot of stories, and I've seen a lot of hustles and a lot of cons, and I'm pretty good at picking them out when I see one. Okay. And I could see Turtle Boy a mile away. I knew he was a con before I even clicked on this video. Okay. I just knew, I could tell. I just looked at him and was like, yo, this dude's in some type of hustle. It's a hustle. But soon as I couldn't have got fucking 10 minutes into watching this guy, 10 minutes. And just the whole con came out. I could seen it. The game ain't even good. Okay. The game ain't even good. But he does have a good concept of spinning off of the conspiracy, the government, the whole corrupt police brutality. Okay. But his con himself, he's not good at. He was smart enough to create a backstory to it. Okay. But not a good enough con to not let people know he's a greedy, grimy motherfucker. Okay. I mean, Susan said he said 673 times. And then if you add my in there, you got fucking 1,200 and 1,000 So today y'all got to death. In the comment box down below, I just simply today, I want to see how many people will do it in the comments down below. After this video, I just want y'all to put okay? Just put as your comment. I'm going to pick the best and I'll probably give something away. You got to like the video, okay? You got to like the video. Everybody watching will watch this replay. I don't think you'll get 2 hours into a replay. If you do, you're a fucking trooper. But for all y'all that are here now, leave in the comment box down below. Hit the like on the video, and after the video is over, I'm going to be here for a few more minutes. Hit on the video in the comments, okay? We see how many we can get. I want to see if we can break a record in comments. And I just want all right, y'all good with that? Y'all down for that? 600 times. I bet you could go through one of my videos and I probably say okay. I don't say it as much as he says I would say 200 times maybe. I might say okay. Well, I was doing this, okay. Blah, 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 okay. It's just one of those things I say. I don't think it's the same as like it's more the okay is like, I don't know, like seeing if you understand what I'm saying, okay? I say okay a lot. So I've noticed it that I've said it a lot. So now I'm going to try to cut back a little bit on my okays because I can't joke him for saying, if I say okay every fucking 30 seconds, so. Was talking the other creator and them being, hold on, let me put this up. Oh, she's been trying to tell me, yeah, I know I'm not mean to anybody. I'm not even mean to the haters, I do YouTube for fun. Okay. I don't do it to be mean to people. Even when I'm joking other creators, I don't hate them people. I don't hate anybody. But I am going to call out some bullshit when I see it. I'm going to call out the grift and I'm going to call out the damn sitting on the lap, the fake stuff, the bandwagon stuff, you know. I'm going to call those things out. I just have to. I can't help it. Even if I didn't want to, I got to. Just the real, I can't just sit around and watch people be fake as shit, right? And play it like they care or take advantage. I can't do that. You know, I came into true crime because I give a fuck about true crime. That's it. And come in here with no motive, no nothing. Nobody knew who I was. I came here because I was generally like true crime. I was already following true crime. The Gabby Petito case, you know, I'm explaining this shit a million times, but when I see these people they just hear that they don't give two damns, you know? And I ain't talking about just the Karen Reed case. I'm talking about there's people out here that give no shit about these missing kids. They don't give no shit about these missing people. They just don't even fucking care. They do it because it comes with a click and a view. That is horrible. If you ain't in this shit for the right reasons, you ain't going to last. Anyway, I know that. That's why I've seen so many creators come and go, because they'll come up with some little scam and they'll get busted in that little scam, and then they're gone after that. So I've watched, you know, over my years, I've watched so many people come and go just from being snaky ass people. And after a while, you can spot it. It's just like, you know, if this man, let's just say, I think Karen Reed did it. I think she did it. I don't know if she purposely did it or she accidentally did it. If Turtle Boy was out there doing what he was doing and he was giving that to Karen Reed and he was trying to help her get free, I can understand it, right? I'd be like, okay, he's raising money for Karen Reed. It's going to be expensive, blah, blah, blah. But he's not. He's not. He was out there raising money for himself, and he's selling free Karen Reed shit. Do you think, let me ask you this, you think he sold more Turtle Boy hoodies, or do you think he sold more free Karen Reed hoodies? All right, this is like right now me going, I'm going to sell free Karen Reed hoodies. I'm going to sell fuck Turtle Boy hoodies, you know, and I'm going to use these people's names on merchandise to exploit money from them. So he's draining money from Karen Reed. This money for these shirts, it should be going to help Karen Reed get off Turtle Riders. Okay. And that's the honest truth. It should be going to help them. And it's not. It's going to pad the pockets of some dude that has mistresses with 4 kids, and he got to buy 37 combo meals every time he goes to a fucking place to eat. Okay. And the dude is on the brink of walking out in the traffic like damn Ernie Shell. Y'all heard the call. Y'all heard the audio of it. Him telling the girl he don't want to be here anymore. That's why he's in a padded cell right now. That's why he's wearing the turtle gown that you see in the thumbnail. And he has people checking on him every 10 minutes so he don't damn chew his arm off. And that's sad. Like, even like when I was locked up, we looked at people like, look, if you can't face the music, don't be a criminal. Don't get I'll tell you what they tell you in jail. You won't scared on the street. Don't be scared now. Okay. If you out there breaking the fucking law, you ain't scared to break the law. Don't walk up in this place scared, because you're a target. They know people sense it. You smell it like a shark, like blood in the water. Okay. When he walks through them doors, it's another world, and it's a world he's not a part of, and he knows nothing about that world. And he fears it so bad. So you think this dude's coming out the same? I don't think so. I think he's going to shut the fuck up, and he's going to put batteries in other people's backs. And that's even worse. Okay. That is absolutely even worse, because he got these little puppets that he can control out here. Your baby gaps, your LTLs, and whoever else is jumping on the let's attack innocent people bandwagon. Okay. For a click and a view. Let's harass these people so we can get a click and a view. You know what they say? If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. If you ain't a criminal, don't act like one. Okay? Act like a good person, do decent shit. If not, you're gonna be locked in a cell, hearing trays, ready to fucking for gladiator school. Okay? If you ain't been to gladiator school, you get in your first class. Okay? But you crying and they can't even get you in the classroom. You trying to break a nail off at the door, holding on, clinging on, and won't do it. He's that scared of somebody putting their grips on him. That scared. Okay? That must be a horrible feeling to live in that type of fear, you know? And I think when he gets out, he's going to know that. He ain't built for that. No time of that. You think about it, he's on like what, day 3 of crying? Crying. Listen, I've been locked up. I done did some time. You know what I'm saying? I've watched people cry from the time they get up to the time they go to sleep. I've seen it. I've seen it with my own fucking eyes. Like, you can't tell me no different. Some people are not built for that. They just ain't. This dude ain't. And that's why he's on the watch list. And of course, time he gets to court in 10 days, there's going to be more videos that surface. Okay. I'm telling you, there's more to this. Dolly knows there's more. Just this one video of him walking in traffic and talking, that ain't it. That's not the only thing to be concerned about. There's more stuff that's going to be coming on Turtle Boy as this 10 days build up. And think about this. If it's only getting worse for him over the next 10 days, what has changed? What's going to be different in court? When he walks into court 9 days from now, or 8 days, how many fucking days it is now? What is different than the day the judge revoked his bond? Nothing. This girl's still out there saying he put her hands on her. She was pregnant. That he's fabricated these tapes. The original ones now can't be found. Okay. Not only did he harass a witness, it's on audio, and he's manipulated that audio, and he can't provide the original copy of it because he no longer has a cell phone. Where's your cell phone? Turtle Riders. Right. That shit's in a lake. He threw that shit in a lake just like everybody else does when they get in trouble. When shit gets hot, for some reason, them cell phones end up in a lake. Okay. Now, if I was in that area, I'd be out there looking for your damn cell phone. I'd have my little turtle gear on. Y'all know I will too. I'd be swimming right around that damn lake looking for that phone. But I ain't in that area and it's cold. But nothing's changed. So for everybody, you know, you can pray for a miracle and you might get one. You really might. You know, he got the court date. You know, his lawyer's a good lawyer. A miracle could happen. But the thing is, he's shutting up when he gets out of jail. He may plant some batteries. You know, he may still have somebody pick up the flag for him, like these people that are trying to rally behind him. But he ain't going to be able to say shit. He ain't going to be able to do nothing. He won't be doing no drive-by rolling bys because he won't be able to be allowed 500 feet around you. Facts. Okay. He ain't going to be calling nobody. He ain't going to get up there and be talking about nobody because, and what's going to do him in, and I've been said this, when you have these protective orders on you, if anybody, and I mean anybody, contacts them on your behalf, anybody, even if you tell them, you don't even tell them to, and they say they contact these people on your behalf, or these people even think they're being contacted on your behalf, you're going back to jail anyway. Okay. You're going to go back to jail anyway. So what good does it do to release them? You know, people hate this dude. And as soon as he gets out, somebody's going to contact them people and say they're him. I ain't got to be psychic to see that coming. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's going to do him in. He's made so many enemies. He's done people so dirty. Like, there's women waiting. You know, I'm like, damn. Like, shit, you know, and sometimes it's like being a grimy dude and not being a good dude. It comes back to bite you in the ass. Okay. I've learned a lesson from Turtle Boy. Okay. If anything, I need to be a nicer man. Okay. I need to be politer to women. I need to treat people better. I've learned a lot from this dude of what not to do. Okay. I'm watching this dude. It's like, but sometimes you need to watch a train wreck not to be a train wreck. Okay. Because I don't want to do nothing like that. Okay. So these mistakes I've watched him make, and I'm kind of in the same world, I'm learning from it. I'm definitely learning from it. So, and the question is, everything in life is a lesson. Okay. Every day we get a lesson in life. It's another page in the book. And you got to learn. See, Baby Gap got me doing it. You got to learn. Hold on. What it is, I'm not in Zen right now. Let me get in Zen. Okay, I'm good now. Should be out completely out of my system. Guys, I'm getting ready to get out of here. I got to get me some food, some grub in me. It's been a good time watching The Idiot with you guys. Good morning. And of course, you know, the little video we watched, the audio of Turtle Boy playing in traffic like Ernie Shell. Here's the thing. My closing arguments. Nothing has changed in this case. Absolutely nothing. If anything, he has more people attacking that have taken up his flag and attacking his family now than he did when he was locked up. He's still a threat to the woman because he seems to be obsessed with her. Okay. From the audio that we heard, he's willing. He loves her so much. If he can't be with her, he don't want to be here. He sounds like he is a danger to himself. And if he's a danger to himself, that makes him a danger to others. He needs to be kept in the jail. He needs to let this be a fair trial. His viewers need to stop the mob mentality and accusing innocent people and see what plays out. And then if it's some injustice, then scream injustice. Right now, they're screaming injustice before there's been a fair trial. Okay? There's no signs of anything that looks like this has not been handled right or the trial's not going like it should. So it seems like it would be a fair trial to me. Why not let that play out before you attack everybody else making stuff up? Okay? Spin enough conspiracies so you hope these people don't know this. But look, everybody don't watch YouTube. Everybody's not into conspiracies. And everybody in Boston does not think this woman's innocent. Most of the people that have come in here have been like, I'm from Boston. I think she did it, blah, blah, blah. You know, these people are idiots. And that's the people that I'm meeting from Boston, you know, but I'm sure there's a small group out there in that area that do think there's police corruption. And I'm sure there is some forms of police corruption. But that don't make this what you're saying it is. The police did not kill John O'Keefe. Some way he met a tragic accident that night, either at the hands of that vehicle, Karen O'Keefe, or maybe he just slipped and fell. Who knows? But he wasn't attacked by no canine. He definitely wasn't killed by no police and thrown in the front yard. That just sounds insane. And I'm sure all this is going to come out in court in March, and Dolly is going to be there live to cover some of it. Okay. You can't argue a speeding ticket on the side of the road. You argue it in court of law. That is absolutely true. That's what they're trying to do, is they're trying to hold court in the street. But you can't hold court in the street. These people, they got to understand that. If you want justice for John O'Keefe, and that's really what you want, then let the court play out fairly and see what happens. You can always want justice for it. If they put her in prison, she has the right to appeals and things like that. And then you can start saying these things. But you're calling people corrupt before it's even over with. They haven't even done nothing bad or cute. You know what I'm saying? So that has to stop. And of course, there's going to be, I even heard it, that some YouTubers are going to be added to some of these lawsuits. I'm like, damn, you know, and this has been like the year of 2023. We've seen a lot of YouTubers get sued. Okay. Like at least I made it through the year. Okay. I made it through the year. I ain't got no cease and desist letters, no nothing yet. I made it the year, but I'm hearing, and I don't know if it's true. It's just rumors, but I'm going to tell people that there's going to be some people added to these things. Gifted $5 Vision membership. Kaylin, thanks so much. And if you got a membership, guys, make sure you thank her, because it won't show me who got the membership because I'm on StreamYard right now. So make sure you thank her for gifting you the membership. And guys, it's been great hanging out with you. Like I said, Dolly got to get some grub on because, you know, Dolly got to eat. Thank you for the memberships and the super chats. I love you guys. And I will see y'all later today. Peace.